I am Tony Hunt, and welcome to my first makeup declutter video. Everybody and their brother are filming these, and I thought I would get in on the action. And I put all my things that I want to declutter in this Sephora bag, which goes underneath my vanity. And once it gets a few products in it, I usually hand them off to people at work, my friends, or some of these items are already spoken for before I even got to offer it to anybody else, because I know there were certain people that were interested in a couple of these things. But let's get right into it, and these are in no certain order, and I will tell you why I'm decluttering them. First up is this Bobbi Brown single, and balsam, is that what I can see? I put little Velcro things on it, and I Velcro my single bigger shadows to my wall over here, so I can't really tell. I can't get this off, but I think that's what it was. It's like this. You can see I tried to use this as a liner. So I would use my e.l.f. Let me get it out. Everything's rubbed off, but it's this little bottle of like Seal something or other. It just says clear. It's I use it. You can use Fix Plus, but this seals things. So I put a drop of it in the corner here and mix it up until it's a little liquidy, and I used it for an eyeliner. It just, I don't know. It's pretty dark for my pale complexion. Yeah, it's just, it's not as green as I want it. I'm not reaching for it. I tried to use it as a liner. I have a lot of liquid green shadows that look really pretty as liner. And it's not worth me bothering with this one any longer. Okay, next up I have a ColourPop. Let me turn it right side up. Super Shock Highlighter in Lunch Money. I really enjoyed this, actually. Let me swatch some of it here. Oh, it's not showing up. I mean, it's still kind of it's still creamy, so it has some life left, but yeah, it's just kind of subtle. Before it goes completely bad and dries out, I want to give it to somebody else. I have a few highlighters, and this just doesn't stay all day on my face. This just doesn't have the lasting power. It used to, so I don't know if my skin's changed, and it just doesn't make it through the day any longer. So I'm going to give this to somebody that can use it and would like it. I have a Luminous Loose Blush. I got this in a BoxyCharm from Studio Makeup. I don't see a shade on here. It just says Luminous Loose Blush. It's pretty. Let me see. It's just, it's kind of messy, these kind of things. I mean, for powder, it's one thing, but when you got blush running around in that. My swatches just aren't very good right now, are they? Let me see if I can get some more on there. Well, and that's half the battle, too. It doesn't really show up that much. I mean, it's a loose blush, so it goes on very lightly. It's like a corally, peachy pink color. It's pretty. It does have a little luminosity to it. But like I said, with this container, I mean, look, I just tried to get a swatch out and we got a mess here. An absolute mess. So I'm going to clean this up and put it in my little bag. On to our next item. I have a foundation primer from No. 7. It goes with the Airbrush Away foundation. I really love the foundation. I have no problem with this primer. I've had it for a couple of years and it kind of smells a little funky. Yeah, I'm just not sure about this any longer, so I'm just going to throw this away. I'm not passing it on to anybody. But while I had it, it worked just fine. It was good. Next, NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cottage Cheese, which is just strange. It's number 608. I bought this originally just to do an inner corner highlight. It works for that just fine. Nothing wrong with it. I just never used it. It's a little too harsh as an inner corner highlight for me. I mean, it's just kind of like blinding. And it just was sitting in my vanity, so I thought I'd pass it along. Somebody might be able to use this. This guy. I just purchased this, and it's leaving as soon as I got it. But I talked about this the other day. It's the Pure Nude highlighter in Cosmo Lighter. I like the strange greeny yellow colored highlighters. This one's just kind of powdery. It's not like the original Pure Nude highlighter, that's for sure. Yeah, there it is. It's just, it kind of shows up white in this light. I mean, it's kind of greenish. It just doesn't do it for me. I have way better green shifty highlighters than this one. I'm gonna give it away to somebody else. While we are on the cheek highlighter kick, I have a Sydney Grace highlighter. I've even got the packaging for it. This is in Rhythm. It's a pink toned highlighter. This is very pretty. I'm just not keeping it because I have that, ooh, see? Kind of do now. Anyway, I have that Flower Beauty. There's a trio of 3 highlighters that are very good quality. And this and that one from Flower are almost identical, swatched next to each other. And I have somebody at work that might use this, so I'm going to pass this along so somebody else can have it. Okay, to keep with that face product theme, I have a NARS liquid blush. This one is in Luster. I like liquid blushes. I like cream blushes. This one's a little too liquidy for me and too light. They had one come out not too long ago. It was like Hot Tin Roof. It was a little darker. I think that would have worked better, but this is just way too light and it just doesn't look like anything once I get it on. So I'm going to pass this along. I have a loose glitter here from Sydney Grace. It's in Recharge. It's like a light baby blue. Very pretty. I've never even opened it, but I'm going to be real. I'm never going to use a loose blue glitter ever. So somebody else can swipe this. Now I've got some lip products, and lip products sometimes I don't really like to give them to other people, but really some of these stick ones I've only swatched a couple of times. The liquid, I have a liquid here. If one of my personal friends doesn't want it, then I'll probably just throw it out. But I have a Sephora Mini. There's nothing on here anymore, but it is in a like fire red shade. The formula of the Sephora brand lip creams, they're good. Nothing wrong with it. I just have to be careful with the shades of red I use. Some of them just look a little funny on me. I have to go more of a brick red, and this just isn't. This is more of a true red. It just doesn't look right on me. But other than that, it was just fine. So maybe somebody can get some use out of it. Okay, this one was pretty new to my collection also. It is a Kylie Cosmetic Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is just a little too drying for me. It's in one of my favorite shades though, in Pumpkin. It's a rust orange. It's a pretty color. I just have other things in my lip collection that I like more than these Kylie ones. I'm only going to keep one in ginger because I don't have that many in that shade. But I do have multiples. I have some Ofra liquid lipsticks in this shade. My Baby Bat, which is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks. This one is just dry and I know I'm never going to use it, so while it's fresh, we're going to give her away. The last lip product. I got this as a sample and it's from Marc Jacobs. I liked the formula of this. I put it on my lips a couple of times, but I just can't wear it anywhere else because it's a color that's not for Tony. Yeah. It's like a wine shade. It's one of those shades. I don't look good in wine colors at all. So it's just, it's too dark for me. Now the formula was pretty neat. It was really thin and glided on, and I seen they had one that was a burnt orange color, one of my favorites, of course. I might pick that up someday, try her out, but this particular one, I'm never gonna wear it. I don't want it to rot in my lipstick collection, so we're gonna put it in the bag. Now, the last item is a bigger item. This used to be a holy grail of mine. Let me just cover up my face and put it in the viewfinder. It is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. It's pretty. I know everybody's bailing on their Kat Von D products. Let me not blind you. This is what it looks like. I'm sure you've seen it before. I used to use this all the time, but this past year, I haven't reached for it once. And I think I'm getting other shadows I like better. Which one was my Natasha Denona little quintet thing? That's really good. It has a lot of the same colors. I just know that I know somebody that wants it actually, and they don't have a lot of neutral everyday colors, and she is probably going to use this all up. So I want to pass it along to somebody that's going to enjoy it, get some use out of it. I know there's been some Kat Von D drama. Besides that drama, that's not really why I'm getting rid of it. I didn't use it before then. It's really nice. Shadows are great. But it just wasn't something that I needed any longer. So there are the items that I'm going to be giving away to some of my friends in the next couple of weeks when I see them. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I love watching other people's decluttering videos. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!